Take our lead, let's help you make your mark. Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
There are 4 types of weather fronts that cause thunderstorms: cold front, warm front, stationary front and occluded front. Supercell thunderstorms are the storms typically associated with tornadoes.
Let's help you make your mark.
Along some stationary fronts, the weather is clear to partly cloudy. If both of the air masses are relatively dry, then no precipitation will fall. However, in some stationary fronts where there is a lot of water vapor in the warmer air mass, significant rain or freezing rain can occur.
Make your mark, take our lead.
Thunderstorms develop in warm, moist air in advance of eastward-moving cold fronts. These thunderstorms often produce large hail, strong winds, and tornadoes. Tornadoes in the winter and early spring are often associated with strong, frontal systems that form in the central states and move east.
Take our lead.
In a stationary front, the forces of the 2 air masses are relatively equal. Neither air mass is replacing the other, and the boundary can remain stationary. The weather associated with a stationary front is typically a mixture of weather from warm and cold fronts.
Take our lead.
Because a stationary front marks the boundary between 2 air masses, there are often differences in air temperature and wind on opposite sides of it. The weather is often cloudy along a stationary front and rain or snow often falls, especially if the front is in an area of low atmospheric pressure.
Make your mark, take our lead.
A stationary front forms when a cold front or warm front stops moving. This occurs when 2 air masses are pushing against each other but neither is powerful enough to move the other. If the wind direction changes, the front will start moving again, becoming either a cold or warm front.
Let's help you make your mark.
When one of the air masses moves into the other air mass, the stationary front will begin to move. When this transition occurs, the front will then either be classified as a warm front or a cold front, depending on which air mass is pushing ahead. Along some stationary fronts, the weather is clear to partly cloudy.
Take our lead.
A stationary front forms when a cold front or warm front stops moving. This happens when 2 masses of air are pushing against each other but neither is powerful enough to move the other. Winds blowing parallel to the front instead of perpendicular can help it stay in place. A stationary front may stay put for days.
Make your mark, take our lead.
Cold occluded front. A cold occlusion takes place when the air on the back side of the front is colder than that ahead of it. With this type of occluded front, it acts as if it is a cold front. Cold fronts are responsible for the strong, severe storms that can produce damaging winds, hail and tornadoes.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification.